What's up, everyone? Shakiel Mahjouri here for CBS Sports, and you know who this is. He is the UFC's number 5 ranked middleweight contender fighting Israel Adesanya in the main event of UFC Saudi Arabia on Saturday. Nassourdine Imavov, how are you?
Good, thank you. And you?
I'm doing well. It's been a while since we've talked. How many ice creams have you snuck into the training camp this time?
Combien t'as réussi à manger de glace pendant ce training camp?
Énormément. Énormément parce que je suis très bien au niveau poids. Donc je me suis un peu lâché.
Because I'm very good with my weight, I ate so much ice cream during this camp.
It's okay. You know what? I feel like so many fighters make themselves suffer unnecessarily. So if you can make it work, congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, let's start here before we get to the fight. Dude, what was it like getting to train mitts, work mitts with the great Freddie Roach?
Avec Freddie Roach, ouais, j'ai fait mon camp là-bas. Il a su. J'ai fait mon camp là-bas, c'était bien. C'était très très bien, une bonne expérience. C'est la première fois que je voyage.
Freddie Roach,
C'est le coach de boxe anglaise.
ouais, c'est ça.
Ouais, c'est ça.
Non, c'était juste.
Ouais, non, on était là-bas pour une semaine.
Ouais.
Et j'en ai profité pour y aller dans sa salle. Et franchement, il m'a donné des très très bons conseils.
He was there for a week, and so he decided to train a little bit with Freddie Roach, and he gave him like very good advice on boxing.
You know, it's a weird situation, this fight, because it's been, I think, 6 years since we've seen Israel Adesanya in a non-title fight. In your opinion, who is Izzy in 2025?
Où il est dans sa carrière, il est un peu sur une pente descendante, mais il est loin d'être fini. Il est loin d'être fini et puis il peut remonter très rapidement. Donc je pense qu'il va venir déterminé. Hein.
Oh, he's not as well as he's been doing during the last years, but I think he's far from being over. He's still very competent. I think he's going to come very determined to win the fight, very focused, and I expect the best Izzy to come on Fight Night.
I know this is the sort of fight that you've been wanting for a very long time, and especially going from Jared Cannonier to Brendan Allen maybe felt like a little bit of a sidestep. What's going through your mind when the UFC calls and says, hey, do you want to fight Izzy?
J'étais très très content. J'étais très content. Mais je m'attendais. Je m'attendais parce que quand même, comme j'ai dit, j'étais sur 3 victoires consécutives en 7 mois. Et c'était 3 top 10. Donc je m'attendais à un gros combat derrière. Parce que je sais que l'UFC kiffe ça. Les fans, ils aiment ça. Donc je m'attendais à ça. Mais voilà, quand j'ai eu la nouvelle, j'étais très heureux.
I was very happy. At the same time, I was expecting it because I did 3 fights in 9 months against like top 10 opponents. So I know that the audience, I know that the UFC, they like that type of performance. So at the same time, I was expecting it, and I was so happy that it finally happened.
Let's talk about that. You know, this will be your 4th fight in just under 1 whole calendar year. 4 fights, less than 365 days. What was the primary motivation for being so active? Is it the competitive side? Is it, like you said, getting these opportunities? Why did you insist on fighting so much?
C'est ça, c'est un peu de tout. C'est un peu de tout. Après, c'est ma manière d'aborder les combats. Je préfère quand les combats il n'y a pas beaucoup d'espace entre 2 combats. Comme ça, je suis en forme, je suis en plein dedans. Et j'aime bien enchaîner. Depuis que je suis à l'UFC, je me demande des combats. Et je suis tout le temps prêt. Que ce soit niveau poids ou que ce soit niveau entraînement, je m'entraîne tout le temps.
I'm always ready to fight. So I'm always training. I'm always ready to fight. I prefer when I fight often. That's what I've been asking since I was in the UFC. Never refused the fight. Always being forward, looking forward. So that's how I feel the best when I fight pretty often.
You know, you're a very well-rounded fighter. Izzy, primarily known for striking. As much as you're willing to share, what is the avenue to beating a guy like Izzy who has such a fundamental strength and has spent his whole career working to keep the fight where he wants it to be?
Comment est-ce que je vais aborder le combat? Non, sur ce camp, c'est beaucoup concentré sur moi. C'est ce que je vais faire, c'est pas ce que lui va faire. Et donc, on va travailler on va bosser sur les deux niveaux. On va faire du MMA, on va montrer qu'on est la nouvelle génération, on sait tout faire. Et puis voilà, que ça soit au sol, debout, on va travailler dans les deux.
You know, during this camp, I focused a lot on myself, what I can do better. I always try to be the best striking, wrestling, grappling. And if you look at it, that's what I did against Jared Cannonier, striking with the striker, Brendan Allen, grappling with the grappler. So that's what I always do. I can keep the fight standing. I can go wrestling. I can go on the ground. I can do anything.
Okay, I like it. Izzy seems to think that there's more pressure on you than on him because this is the biggest fight of your life. Who do you think has more pressure on them?
Je pense qu'il a plus de pression que moi. Il est sur 2 défaites consécutives et dans sa tête, c'est le champion. Et je sais qu'il n'aime pas ça. Et là, d'avoir une 3e défaite, je ne veux surtout pas vivre ça, surtout contre moi. Donc la pression, c'est de son côté.
Yeah, I think it's totally the opposite. The pressure is on his side. The fact that he already lost 2 fights in a row, now he's fighting a less ranked guy than him. He doesn't want to lose against Nassourdine, and he doesn't want to lose 3 times in a row. And I know he hates that, not being the champion. So I consider the pressure to be on his side.
Okay. What do you think is at stake for the winner? Because Sean and Dricus are fighting soon. Dana White said over the weekend that Khamzat will probably get the next title shot. If you beat Izzy, you're probably the number 2 ranked guy at middleweight. What's next? Do you have to wait for your title shot? Do you fight someone else? Maybe the loser of Dricus Sean? Sorry, a lot of possibilities.
C'est quoi la suite pour moi? C'est tout simplement la ceinture. La ceinture, s'il faudra attendre, je vais attendre. S'il faut remplacer quelqu'un, je suis prêt à remplacer quelqu'un. Et puis voilà, je suis prêt. Comme j'ai dit, je m'entraîne tout le temps, je suis au poids. Donc, let's go.
After the fight, it's the belt. If I have to wait, I'm going to wait. If I have to replace someone to fight for the belt, I'm going to do it. I'm always ready to fight. So, but right after that, I mean, 4 wins, top 10 opposition. The belt is for me.
I like it. Almost done here. First, very quickly, what is going through your mind when you see Khamzat break Robert Whittaker's teeth inwards into his mouth?
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Au début, j'avais pas compris pourquoi est-ce qu'il avait tapé aussi rapidement. Après, on a vu les photos. Il a cassé la mâchoire. C'était plus compréhensible. Et ouais, c'était un combat incroyable, impressionnant.
At first, I didn't understand why he tapped so quickly. Then we all seen the pictures. That was very impressive. And I think it was an impressive victory.
Okay. I always like to finish on some rapid fire, some random questions. So number 1, Nassourdine, what is your perfect day off? No training, no fighting. What are you doing to enjoy the day?
À la maison, manger des glaces, regarder une bonne série. Non, plus sérieusement, ouais, sortir avec les amis, de se balader, voir la famille, si je suis loin d'appeler. Et puis voilà.
You know, it can be seeing my friends, have a walk, spend time with the one that I cannot spend time all the time, the family, the friends. You know, just walking around, spending time with them. That's a good day.
Would you, speaking of good days, here's a bad day for you. Would you rather have dinner with Sean Strickland or Chris Curtis?
Est-ce que tu préfères avoir un dîner avec Sean Strickland ou Chris Curtis?
Chris Curtis, sans aucun doute.
Chris Curtis, without a doubt.
Okay, easy answer. If you weren't fighting in MMA, what would be the sport that you are the best at?
Quel sport je pratiquerais? La boxe anglaise. Je pense que j'aurais continué la boxe anglaise. C'est par là que j'ai démarré. Et puis j'ai arrêté parce que j'ai découvert le MMA.
Yeah, probably that would be English boxing. Okay. That's where I started, and I stopped to do MMA, but I would have continued doing English boxing.
All right, and last one. Will Nassourdine Imavov fight for the middleweight title by the end of 2025?
Est-ce que Nas, tu vas combattre pour le titre avant la fin de 2025?
Sans aucun doute.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt. Nassourdine, it's always so nice talking to you. I want to let you have the last word, so very quickly for me. Guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Subscribe, tap the bell, thumbs up. Give us your prediction. Israel Adesanya, Nassourdine Imavov, the main event of UFC Fight Night in Saudi Arabia. Nassourdine, if you would like to tell your fans anything, I'll let you have the last word.
Tu as quelque chose à dire aux fans, tu peux le dire.
Comme d'habitude, hein, merci infiniment pour les messages que je reçois de soutien. Il y en a de plus en plus, il y en a énormément. Et je vous remercie beaucoup. Donc voilà, rendez-vous le 1er février. Clignez pas des yeux.
As usual, thank you so much for the support. There's so many fans, so many messages. It touched me a lot. Let's meet on February the 1st, and don't blink.